Hello ladies and gentlemen, subscribe Astro Sundar and press the bell icon. Today we are going to see Karka Lagna, Cancer Ascendant, all planet indifferent house. First house, Sun. First house, changeable temper, respected and tall in stature. Complexion will be sanguine, bright with a reddish tinge on the face. Comforts from the conveyance. Many friends. Disputes with the father. Gain from trade and business. Diseases of belly and eyes. Money comes readily. Moon. First house, beautiful long life. Gain from a mother. Respected and wealthy. Gain from land and property. Intelligent and clever. Fond of sense, etc. Bestows power. Victory over enemies. Long fortunate life. Honor through merits and hard work. Mars. First house. Reddish in complexion. Changeable career. Fond of music and dance. Strained relations with wife. Many friends and children. No permanent residence. Troubles in the 50th year. Many love affairs. Mercury. First house. Short life. Waste of ancestral property. Liar. Cheat and sexy. Residence outside the place of dwelling. Fond of opposite sex. Disputes with relation and friends. Fear from enemies and friends. Will earn by own hard efforts. Secret sorrows. A danger of punishment. Journeys and removals. Jupiter. First house. Wealthy and learned. Skilled in many arts. A comfortable and happy life. Blessed with palatial property and houses. Long life. Friends of higher ups. A man of high rank and authority. Will lead a kingly life. In the start and end, builder of charitable institutions. Long journeys. Learning. Wisdom. Fortunate with strangers and foreigners. Voyages and in-laws. Venus. First house. Happy and comfortable life. Wealthy. Conveyance. Property. And gain from relations and real friends. Respected. Fond of dress. Diet and opposite sex. 2 marriages. Helpful to others. And victory over enemies. Fond of garden and planting trees. Fortunate actions. Successful hopes. Gain from ancestral property or business of land and property. Saturn. First house. Saturn here is in enemy's camp of moon and will make the native tall, of wheatish complexion, coupled with a blackish tinge, non-religious, licentious, adulterous, pleasure-seeking, plumpy, can be subjected to syphilis and venereal diseases. Limited comforts and average intelligence. Fewer comforts from the mother, average financial position, and destroyer of parents' property. Victory over enemies, public enemies, love of women and gain through them. Rahu or Ketu. First house. Diseased, ugly face and of small type profession. Troublesome and fretful life. If it is being aspected by benefic planets, then one will be respected, famous and wealthy. Second house. Sun. Second house. Wealthy, respected and famous, owner of land and property. As Sun is an own house, authority, respect, and regards from government of the day. A good orator and impressive. Strong-willed. In middle life, maximum honor, wealth, comforts and happiness. Well respected and famous. Troubles in eyes. Money through hard work and industry. Moon. Second house. Poor. Loss in the family. Waste of time and money in litigations. Fond of traveling in jungles and mountains. Diseases of eyes, belly, and throat. Benefit through industrious activity. Mars. Second house. Loss of property in early life. A strong-willed man will earn wealth by hard labor, but will be wasted. Right eye will be affected at any time in life. Gain through children and investments, industry, trade, profession, and government. Mercury. Second house. Intelligent, learned and respected. Command over many languages and faithful to his words. Average wealth. In old age will get wealth and ancestral property. Average life. Will remain under debt. Bronchitis diseases indicated in the family. Gain through educational affairs. Short journeys, writings and music. Secrecy, the occult and large animals. Jupiter. Second house. Gain of ancestral property, but loss thereof, and will be under debt. Many enemies. Danger from opponents and friends. Troubles in life and a desperate man. Gain through foreign merchants, science, publication, travel, and inventions. Loss through sickness and servants. Venus. Second house. Gain of ancestral property, sweet temper, and kind. A man of authority, wealthy and famous from early life. More women in the family. Gain through dealing with land, property, and estate. Many friends or legislative interests. Saturn second house. Poor and under debt. The early life full of struggles in litigations and domestic disputes. Eye trouble. Financial difficulties up to middle age. And loss of money. Gain through deceased. And realization of debts. Rahu or Ketu second house. Gain of money from unauthorized sources and manners. Many enemies. There will be a bad smell from mouth and body. Arrest and troubles in youth. And disfavor of government officers. A danger to respect. Many difficulties, troubles, and turmoils in life. Third house. Sun third house. Sun in Virgo sign of Cancer ascendant makes a person tall and slender, but very well proportionate body, good complexion, dark hair and cheerful. Fond of recreations. Danger from a disease of bronchitis or TB, loss and difficulties due to brothers. Moon third house. Shortage of brothers, comforts for a short period, worries from enemies. In last part of life one will become happy, wealthy and lead a comfortable life. Mars third house. Shortage of brothers. Brother will be patient in young age. More daughters. Troubles and turmoils in youth and old age. A troubled and sorrowful life. Mercury third house learned, intelligent and wealthy. Comforts from brothers and sisters. Medium length of life. Troubles and difficulties in early age. In middle life, he will have wealth, comforts, respect, and authority. Journey to foreign lands. Jupiter third house. Many brothers. Fond of music and dance. Scholar of occult sciences. Grief due to failure and losses of brother in youth. Venus third house. Gain of wealth through sisters. Will waste his money on other women. In youth, one will be blessed with respect and rank, but they will be temporary. Escape from danger and troubles many a times. He will face difficulties for a short of life. Saturn third house. Devoid of parental property, the only brother, wife will be ugly and immoral. Last phase of life will be full of worries and financial stringency. Early death of parents. Less comforts from children. Marriage with kin or neighbor. Rahu or Ketu third house. Devoid of brother or sister. Low paid profession. Journeys in life. Change of religion. Danger to respect. Troubles in old age. Fourth house Sun fourth house. Sun in debilitated sign will cause loss to family and property. Downfall in environments. Loss of parents in early age. Litigations, troubles, and turmoils in old age. May be a cause of downfall of family. Gain through parents, land, or mines and through household goods. Moon fourth house. Average property. A small house and land for carrying on. Skilled in arts. Dangerous from maternal relations. Gain through land, mines, inherited property. Success late in life. Occult investigations. Mars fourth house. Brave and talkative. Submissive. No comforts from house. Conveyance of land etc. Knowledge of many languages. Lost to parents through the native. Not happy in early age. Comforts in old age. Troubled home or domestic affairs and through servants. Gain and honor through parents, land, and property. Mercury fourth house. Ambitious, traveler, journey to foreign land, a good mathematician, less comforts and gain from brothers. Disrespected and unhappy. Loss of property through business, trade, and journeys. Gain through writings. Jupiter fourth house. Loss of property, under debt through enemies. No permanent profession. Friends will be insincere and disrespected in the family. Sickness of father, trouble in family and servants. Venus fourth house. Comforts from conveyance, ancestral property, wealthy, respected and comforts from parents. Command over official language. Early life portion of life will be like a king. Old age will be a little discomfortable. Gain in property and through father. Loss through storms and floods. Fortunate in property. Saturn fourth house. Saturn is exalted in this house and aspects 7th, 10th, and Lagna houses, and will confer a good lucky children, who will be a source of comforts from brothers and sisters. Unsuccessful in many efforts, and will depend upon others. Endowed with conveyance and property. Early death of mother, changeable occupations and wife will not be much beautiful. Property by marriage, chaste wife and happy domestic life. Rahu or Ketu 4th house. Troubles in young age, may be cause of downfall of maternal relations. Fall from conveyance. Loss of wealth. Loss of limb due to fall. Devoid from the comforts of houses and land. Dangerous forefather. 5th house. Sun 5th house. A kingly life, wealthy prosperous man of authority. More progeny. Due to extravagance some financial difficulties in middle age. Part of life will be troublesome. Children will be lucky. Comforts in old age due to children. Gain by speculation, investments, pleasure, and entertainment. Moon 5th house. Gain from children. Not so intelligent immoral deeds. Children will be lucky for a short period. Diseased mother. Mars 5th house. Much progeny, love for children, comforts from land, but this period will be short. Early life will be age. Much pleasure, love affairs. Gain through speculations or investment. Mercury 5th house. Changeable profession, no gain from education. Worried and poor man. No gain from children. Medium length of life. The life will be full of worries and unlucky native. Secret sorrows and difficulty through love, speculation and children of games. Travel to pleasure resorts. Jupiter 5th house. Learned, wealthy and respected, and religious cautious for respect. Much progeny. Kingly status in life. Intelligent, clever and a high-ranking native. Sickly children. Illness due to overindulgence in pleasure or sport. Pleasure through journeys. Venus 5th house. Will face ups and downs in life. Big family but not comforts from them. No ancestral property. Loss or children. Wealth through pleasurable pursuits. Gain through children, friends, and father. Saturn 5th house. Ugly and licentious wife. Troubles through children. Possibility of 2 marriages. Discomforts from relations. He will be full of worries. Wealthy. Children from second wife will be lucky, and no parental property. Loss by speculation. Danger through excessive pleasure. Rahu of Ketu 5th house. Life will be worried, and full of turmoils. The native will be grieved and without comforts. 2 marriages. In latter part to life, children from second wife are indicated. 6th house. Sun 6th house. Quarrelsome rash temperament and litigation minded. Loss of wealth. Under debt, troubles and turmoils. Will bring disrespect to father. Of strong willpower. Loss and troubles through enemies. Gain through inferiors. Moon 6th house. Short life, bronchitis, disputes, and arguments with enemies. Troubles in life. Gain through food, clothing and employees. Mars. A daring. Troubles in middle life. Loss of land and ancestral property. Money through speculation. A famous, brave, and good military officer. Loss and disputes with govt and officers. There will be numerous troubles and difficulties in life. Sickness of children. Gain through service. Mercury 6th house. Skilled in many arts, but no gain from that. Diseased and inactive. Journeys in foreign lands. Enmity with people. Unhappy and loss through enemies. Troubles through employees. Sickness or injury through journey. Jupiter 6th house. Jupiter is no doubt his own house, but it will not confer good results being in a Dashthansa house. So the person will be disrespected, although he may be a religious and kind-hearted man. Many enemies, will lead an average life, troubles, and worries in middle age. Shortage of wealth and under debt. Friends and relations will act as enemies. Worried on account of debt. If well aspected reverse other results. Venus 6th house. Loss of wealth in pleasurable pursuits. Loss of rank and service. No comforts from conveyance. Adulterous. Litigation and troubles. Death of wife. Life full of worries and troubles. Faithful servants. Interest in social welfare. May build own house. Saturn 6th house. A good position for Saturn. It will confer on the native fame, respect and wealth. Famous, intelligent and victory over enemies. Well versed in many engineering branches, particularly or mechanical and agriculture, successful in solving the difficult most problems. Rheumatic pain in legs and neck. Happy last life, long, well versed and famous mechanical engineer. Sickly wife, marriage below social status. Dangerous sickness, loss of money through those in whose keeping it may be. Rahu or key to 6th house. A good and capable scientist. Skilled in many arts. He can also be a good surgeon. Many journeys. Victory over enemies. Will face litigations and disputes in middle of life and will be disrespected by the people. An afflicted health. Under debt. 7th house. Sun 7th house. Intelligent. A good mathematician. Gained through women. Not so sexy. Downfall and troubles from rulers. Disrespected. In last part of life may be under worries and disputes with the gut. Gain by marriage, contracts and from women. Moon 7th house. Respected and famous. Gain from business. Gain of enormous money through some contract in middle age. Happy married life. Blessed with property. Fond of opposite sex. Mars. Wealthy, famous, respected and brave. Courageous and landowner. Victory in disputes and arguments. A good orator. 2 marriages. No comforts from first wife. Discord with children. Loss by theft. Gain through lawsuits and good marriage. Mercury 7th house. Many enemies, loss, and disputes in middle age. 2 marriages. No happiness even from second wife. Loss of wealth through lawsuits. A troubled and worried life generally through women. Jupiter 7th house. Jupiter is debilitated in Capricorn sign and will not be beneficial. Learn but no gain from that. Under debt. Clever and indwelling. Worried. Loss of wealth through quarrels and lawsuits. Changeable profession. A troubled life. Disease of hearts. Disrespected. Loss through business. No comforts from wife and will be very popular with the people. Public enemies. Marriage with a stranger whose relations will oppose. Venus 7th house. No happiness and success in early life. Clever and intelligent. Relations with opposite sex. Loss in business. A quarrelsome and wicked wife. A troubled life. Rheumatic pain. Comforts and relief after middle age. Success in lawsuits. Property by marriage. Land. And women. Saturn 7th house. 2 marriages. Unhappy children. Disturbed married life. Wife will be of harsh temperament, quarrelsome, reverses in business and service, litigations, and debts. Life will be full of difficulties and miseries. If well aspected, gain through lawsuits and profit and comforts in life. Rahu or key to 7th house. Many relations with women and loss through them. Loss in life by having confidence in people. Rash temperament and worried. Loss of property. Danger to respect and ill fame. Disputes and litigations in life. 8th house. Sun 8th house. Sun in Aquarius in 8th house is not auspicious. Short life, rheumatic pain, under debt, quarrelsome and poor. Will face financial difficulties and may become bankrupt. Danger to respect. Man enemies, loss of ancestral property. Troubles and worries through gut. If well aspected, then gain by legacy, goods of dead and money of partner. Moon 8th house. Danger from enemies and thieves. Short life, may be a patient of TB or bronchitis. Troubles from wife. Lean body. Lazy and spendthrift. Will cause loss and dispute to maternal relations. Occult experience. Mediumistic. Mars 8th house. Adulterous and licentious. Troubles and worries after middle age. Indigestion and weak stomach. Disputes with people. Rheumatic pains and may die on this account. Loss or injury to any part of body due to fall from high place or conveyance. Relations with other women. 2 marriages and loss of wealth. Loss through speculations in children. Gain through estate, lawsuits, legacies, inheritance, insurance etc. of deceased persons. Mercury 8th house. Long life, poor and wicked friends, subordinate to others. No happiness in spite of the fact that one is well skilled, but no gain from such skill. May be afflicted to cough, flu and asthma. False accusation. Unsatisfactory end and troubles over inheritance. Jupiter 8th house. Short life, early life will be comfortable. Success and wealth in middle life. Relation with other women. Wealthy, blessed with property. Less comforts from parents. Downfall for a short period, and may become ill-famed. Worried and in trouble due to some secret disease. Under debt. Disfavor and worries from officers and gut. Financial reward for faithful service. Gain by long journeys and psychic. Venus 8th house. Will enjoy a fairly long life. Good tempered and habits. Worries from wife. Fond of traveling. Death at some religious place. Loss of a limb due to fall or accident from conveyance. Repayment of elders' debt. Gifts or legacies from friends. Gain through legacies or estate. Saturn. Long life, licentious, adulterous, respected, many enemies, loss of health and wealth. May become victim of syphilis, bile and venereal diseases. Money by marriage, death of partner. Rahu or Ketu 8th house. Undesirable company, will talk ill about his elders. Spendthrift and licentious. Earning of wealth due to hard labor. Many enemies. Loss of wealth, and will become bankrupt. Disputes and litigations in life. 9th house. Sun 9th house. Sun in Pisces indicates loss of ancestral property. Gain of wealth, since second lord is in Trikona house. The native will be the cause of loss for maternal relations. Worried and diseased father. Disfavor from govt and officer. Disturbed and worried old age. Moon 9th house. Wealthy, happy, famous and blessed with property. Unhappy brothers. Cautious for his respect. A lucky native. Well respected and owner of others' property by fair or unfair means. Very lucky and wealthy. Will enjoy full comforts of life. In old age he will be more respected and wealthy. Long journeys, religious or fichic. Liking for science, inventions, and law. Prophetic dreams. Gain through in-laws, and through foreigners in foreign land. Mars 9th house. Less comforts from brothers, not religious, worries and unsuccessful in hopes. A troubled and worried life. Dutiful children and gain through them. Pleasure and gain in foreign land. Traveling for education. Prophetic dreams. Mercury 9th house. Skilled and learned. Not much gain from ancestral property. Command over many arts and languages. Foreign travel. Devoid from comforts of parents and elders in youth. If afflicted, shipwreck. Gain through science and publications. Jupiter 9th house. Jupiter in own and trine house. Lucky, wealthy, learned, famous and respected. A man of authority, power, and command. In youth he will become an administrator, and will lead life like a prince. Religious, founder of charitable and religious institutions. Last part of life will be troublesome for education, scientific or religious pursuits. Prophetic dreams. Venus 9th house. Wealthy, famous, respected and man of powers. Favor and gain from govt officers and brothers. Happy brothers. Disputes and worries due to in-laws or maternal relations. Fond of traveling. Respect, authority and wealth will be gained through a court of law. More daughters. Gain through science, religion, long journeys and in-laws. Friendships with high-ups. Saturn 9th house. Diseased, no parental property and loss from enemies. Marriage to a stranger and gain from them. Death in a distant land by drowning, or while on voyage. Rahu or Ketu. 9th house disputes with brothers, no permanent property. Loss of service or profession during youth. Less gain from ancestral property. Non-religious, mean and vice actions. A wicked life. The native will not stick to his promises. 10th house. Sun 10th house. Sun in Aries and 10th house is exalted. It bestows respect, wealth, authority and favor from govt and officers. Gain and comforts from parents. Will lead a life of authority and respect. Comforts from property and conveyance. Moon 10th house. He will be a king or ruler, or will have an equivalent authority. Blessed with land and authority, and will rule different parts of the country. He will have many vice habits. Last part of life will be troublesome, and may be deprived of the property in any way. If weak and afflicted, reverse results. Mars 10th house. Early life will be comfortable, respected, favor, and gain from govt, but in middle age, one will face difficulties, changeable profession, brothers will be average in finances, the native will support them also. Mercury 10th house. Intelligent, respected and wealthy. Cautions for his respect. He may have too many jobs at a time. In old age may not become defamed. Honorable children. Renown in speculations. Gain through wife's father or his own mother. Jupiter 10th house. Famous and very lucky, a man of authority and powers. A very lucky guy. In middle of age may be transferred to some foreign country in an administrative capacity. May teach others. In old age may not face loss of wealth etc. Honor through literature of travel. Success in foreign affairs. Venus 10th house. Comforts from conveyance. Intelligent, active and of sweet speech. Trade in gems and jewels. Worried due to his wife and enemies. In old age may face some troubles. Gain through higher ups, trade, profession, public, or gov work. Saturn 10th house. Success in hopes, good position in life, bad company. Early part of the life will be in difficulties, quarrelsome, shameless, liar, pleasure seeking, disrespected, well versed in arts or amusement affairs. Honorable partner. Danger of violent death. Gain through matters of the dead persons. Rahu or Ketu 10th house. Cruel and of rash temperament, victory over enemies in disputes. Disrespected and ill-famed. In middle of age, one will face difficulties and also short of finances. 11th house. Sun. 11th house a permanent profession, but average income in life. Adulterous, gain from brothers and friends. He may take place of his brother and accrues gains. Confident, proud and bold, victorious over enemies. Accidental fortune. Moon 11th house. Wealthy, owner of land and property. Gain from business. Many sisters. Respect and rank. Coward, comforts from conveyance. Large circle of gainful friends. Mars 11th house. Unhappy, loss of parental property in early age. A few brothers. A troubled life. Happy and comfortable life in old age, but through influential and persons in authority. Great attachment between the native and his children. Successful hopes and gain through legislatures, ambassadors and sportsmen. Mercury 11th house. Generous, kind-hearted and God-fearing. No ancestral property. Gain of money through journeys. Gain from brothers. Successful hopes through progressive studies. Jupiter. 11th house cautious about respect. 2 marriages. Not much respected. Loss through brothers. May become bankrupt in life. May deny the repayment of debt, as if has not taken. The wife will be fruitful. Success will come after the birth or a child. Interested in politics and gain. Voyages and gain in foreign land. Venus 11th house. Gain and happiness through friends. Fond of society. Favor from females and happy associations. Well respected and comforts from conveyance. 2 marriages subjects to other checks. Lucky sisters. Gain from business and trade. Many hopes and wishes attained in old age, and gain from friends. Saturn 11th house. Wealthy and prosperous early part of life average lucky, owner of property, well respected and gain from conveyance. False and deceitful friends and loss through them. Danger of losing the children. Rahu or Ketu. 11th house no permanent profession and source of income. Disputes and litigations with brothers. Loss of ancestral property. Wife will be of questionable character. Old age will be troubled. 12th house. Sun 12th house. No ancestral property. Loss of wealth in early age. Ill-famed. Gain through secret nature. Under debt. Life in far-off lands. Danger of exile or life apart from kindred. Worries from enemies. Will again after middle of life. Gain through hospitals etc. Moon 12th house. A native of weak constitution. Mind is self-absorbed. Love of mystery fanciful fears. Success in isolated positions and remote corners and voyages. Will be helpful to others. Fear of imprisonment. Secret unhappiness and enmities. Mars. 12th house cruel, licentious, disrespected, enmity with other people. Children causes secret sorrows. Sickness of an inflammatory nature occurs to the partner. Ruin through speculation escape from bondage. Loss of dignity and honor. Difficulty in employment. Mercury 12th house. Kind-hearted, well-wisher of all. Taste for occult sciences and secret schemes and plots. Gain from business. Changeable professions. Self-absorbed mind and happy. Occult power. Powerless enemies. Secret investigations and limitations. Jupiter 12th house. learned, wealthy, kind-hearted and generous, God-fearing. May seek seclusion in latter part of life. Helpful to mothers. If well aspected, then success with large animals and in remote places. Private enemies through servants. Work of secret nature. Venus 12th house. Intelligent, happy, and wealthy. Comforts from conveyance. Deceitful friends. A good argumentative and orator. Secret love affairs, leading to enmity of women. Jealousy. Peaceful seclusion to one's own taste. Voyage. Occult friends. Gain and respect through wife. Afflicted health. End of life in seclusion or study of occult science. Saturn. 12th house. No permanent profession. Bad rep. A master. Journeys. Unhappy marriage. No gain from business. Journey to foreign lands. Quarrelsome and secretive. Difficulty over inheritance. Rahu or Ketu. 12th house. Changeable professions, litigations, and troubles in early life. Happiness in last part of life. Journey to foreign lands. A long outstanding litigation will end in your favor. Of independent views and obstinate.